Hello, welcome to VNa's Podcast Daily and following today's headlines.
Exhibition in Ho Chi Minh City marks the 83rd founding anniversary of the Communist Party of Vietnam. Made in Vietnam confectionery makes up a large market share as Tet is coming near. Mainlanders make efforts to bring a happy and warm Tet to soldiers on the islands.
An exhibition opened in Ho Chi Minh City on February 1st to celebrate the 80th founding anniversary of the Communist Party of Vietnam.
On display are documentary photos depicting the party's glorious tradition and great contributions to the revolutionary cause of the Vietnamese people over the past more than 8 decades. They affirm the important position and leadership role of the party in the development of the nation. The exhibition also briefs outstanding achievements the Ho Chi Minh City Party Committee, authorities and people have made in 2012, especially in maintaining political stability, boosting economic development and ensuring social welfare. On the occasion, an exhibition featuring the 1968 Spring Offensive and Uprising also took place in the city.
On February 1st, the Vietnam National History Museum held a ceremony to announce 11 national treasures. The objects are currently kept at the museum under the Prime Minister's decision.
The treasures include antiques from the Đông Sơn culture about 700 to 100 before Christ, such as the bronze drums Ngọc Lũ and Hoàng Hà, Đào Thị bronze jar, as well as artifacts of the Lê dynasty. Several writings of late President Ho Chi Minh are also on the list, including Đường Cách Mệnh, Nhật ký trong tù, a draft of the call on all people to join resistance war, and the original manuscript of his testament made public in September 1969. These objects affirm the quintessence of the Vietnamese cultural heritages. At the ceremony, the museum also received a map collection and some documents proving Vietnam's sovereignty over Hoàng Sa and Trường Sa archipelagos.
The first farm shop funded by Japan International Cooperation Agency opened at Bình An Rest Stop, Central Quảng Nam Province on January 31st. The shop is part of a project to develop the local economy by selling farm produce at roadside stations.
Covering an area of 250 square meters in Bình An Commune, Thang Binh District, the shops sells 50 kinds of products from Quảng Nam Province. Some Japanese specialties are also showcased here. This is the first shop in Vietnam to follow the shop-in-shop model with experience learned from Japan's Minami Boso City. The An Binh Rest Stop also includes the group of restaurants serving passengers. Each day, the station welcomes around 2,000 people. It provides information, supports local economic development, and serves as the shelter for passengers and residents during bad weather.
As date approaches, the confectionery market is busier than ever. Notably, this year, domestically made products make up a large share of the market.
In major sweet shops and supermarkets in Hanoi, there are more Vietnamese brands, such as Chang An, King Do, and Hai Ha, on the shelves compared to previous years. Specifically, home brands account for about 95% of sweets in the Co-op Mart chain. Vietnamese Tet gift packages, priced from 150,000 to 2.3 million dong, and diverse in design, have won customers' choice.
Vietnamese confectionery is good in both quality and price. It's no way inferior to imported sweets. We have shopped in many supermarkets and feel that Vietnamese products have made great choice. We choose to buy Vietnamese goods as gifts to friends and relatives.
To compete with imported confectionery, Vietnamese businesses have improved the quality of products and diversified their designs, while carefully adjusting the prices to suit all types of customers. This year, we will concentrate on producing traditional products, using natural ingredients to meet customer demand. This year, we have kept the same prices as last year, or adjusted a little to attract more customers. The efforts of domestic businesses to improve the quality of their products give customers more and more choices in the lead-up to the traditional Tet festival.
An anti-human trafficking communication campaign was launched in the northern province of Bắc Ninh on January 31st. The campaign is part of a project entitled Peace House, funded by the Spanish Agency for International Development Cooperation.
The Peace House project aims to support trafficked Vietnamese women and children after they return home with physical and psychological wounds. Joining the project, the victims are provided with free comprehensive services, including accommodation, healthcare, occupation consultancy and soft skills. They also have chances to take part in entertainment and reintegration activities. The program can provide assistance to 10 to 20 victims in a maximum period of 18 months. So far, as many as 236 people in 38 provinces and cities have benefited from the project.
Wanderlust, the United Kingdom's leading travel magazine, has declared Vietnam's central Ho Chi Minh City is the world's top city in its latest Readers' Travel Awards.
According to Wanderlust, its readers are some of the UK's most active travellers, and nearly 3,000 of them voted in this year's awards. Based on the trips and experiences, Ho Chi Minh came out with a massive 97.18% satisfaction rating. At a ceremony held on January 31st in London, the founder and editor-in-chief of the magazine, Lynn Hughes, handed over the certificate of Gold Award of the top city category to deputy head of the mission, Councillor Lê Thị Thu Hằng, from the Vietnamese embassy in the UK. The top city category is part of the Wanderlust Travel Awards that include various categories such as the top country, top airline, and top airport. Ho Chi Minh, an ancient town in Quảng Nam province, was recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1999.
While people everywhere are preparing for the Lunar New Year festival, island-based soldiers are working day and night to protect the nation's sacred sea and island sovereignty. Efforts have been made to bring them a happy and warm Tet with heartfelt care from mainland people.
After nearly 24 hours at sea, the Vạn Hòa 785 ship of the Naval Zone 4 reached Phu Quý Island to deliver Tet gifts to social station there. Located 60 nautical miles from Phan Thiet City in Central Bình Thuận Province, Phu Quý consists of 10 islets with a total area of 16 square kilometers and a population of over 27,000. It has an important and strategic position in both defense and economics. Many officers and soldiers will remain at the island for Tet and cannot enjoy the traditional festival with their families. This is my first Tet holiday in the unit and away from my family. I feel both happy and sad. I miss my parents a lot, but I'm happy because I can share Tet with my comrades. Visits and care from Mainlanders give the officers and soldiers on the island immense happiness when Tet is coming. This is the great encouragement to us. We'll organize the warm Tet festival for the soldiers, but we'll be ready to perform our tasks, ensuring the management and protection of the national sea and airspace. In these days, the ship of the Naval Zone 4 High Command has also transported Tet gifts to officers and soldiers on the coastal islands. With warm sentiments of the rear, it feels like spring arrives early in the country's seas and islands.
And that is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.